Abusuafo senior eye court ehye ye se ene ode the final ruling baba bonten after say akosua say wa anytime legal wife ede Abusuapanin to park ekogina mranim say mra ne nka bi mu omo say Abusuapanin pese oye na bra onfa mu nka hyehye no ho na bra mu de kopie mo court na court hye se ene ena ode ni rulings ne baba bonten Abusuafo say mam no kasa de court ede ni rulings baba bonten na de court e ka che wiasa fa na ni na ne Ghana fo ni na ne say eye na nampochene beba so no odi njansha atoso chese odi tabo atoso se eye no etimi maso ene no ochena na ebom just Abusuapanin to park ematim legal wife enyo enwafo na aka ni na no edom ho bagimbi anye sa de a enya de Abusuapanin ebetimi aye eye no chese semani na ekoso ene afesu no eye tabo bebre ani sem bebre an chese judge no eda pa ponte se Abusuapanin to park mpo eye foto ama bosom de be iska frim ede Lumba yie no nhyehyɛ bi kura sa beta ho a chese Abusuafo mi se Abusuapanin to park wadi ntwo e wa asem we ho na ne ho ya ate ne yie papa ti samam no kasa de eye Abusuapanin to park 8 min koyi dade Lumba funu no enkonkosie dabi na mom jese eye two parties ni na yetim legal wife ene Abusuafo so side mama ko gina Abusuapanin side ene mama ko akogina yetim legal wife side ni na tena se ema ntase ye adwuma ansa na Abusuapanin to park etimi aye ye ti se ne mu hu ye se eye Heroes Park amasha se bobo tent e de eye artificial grass ni bia be se oni na penifo anase Abusuafo eye no ema so eri de eba ne se eye no ye de njaja toso nyampo kire nyade a
The matter basically is an injunction being sought by the maternal family of Daddy Lumba, and they were basically seeking some orders from the court, and the court has this morning made the ruling on the case. What were they seeking? They were basically making argument that the Abusuapanin has sidelined the immediate or maternal family in the entire processes, and so in court today the ruling became as follows: that the first respondent is restrained from organizing the burial pending final determination, and the court also ruled that the third respondent is restrained from releasing the body for the funeral service that ordinarily would have happened, God willing, tomorrow, 13th of December. And then again, the court also made a ruling that the first respondent must convene a meeting between all parties involved to ensure that a new date is set for the funeral service. That was also made. And another ruling that was made was of the fact that the first respondent must separate funds raised for the organizing of the funeral from the account of Daddy Lumba Memorial Fund. That particular fund was set during the 1 week observation of the Daddy Lumba's funeral 1 week observation service. They set up a fund to receive donations and what have you, but the court has ruled that that fund must be separated from the fund going to be used to organize the funeral. That was also made by the judge. And then finally, all applicants after the ruling are to see the registrar to swear affidavits to ensure that they go by the ruling of the court. And so that is what has been happening here at the Accra High Court here in Accra. And so the court has ruled in favor of the maternal family of Charles Kwejo Fosu, popularly known as Daddy Lumba. And so it means the funeral service that was scheduled to happen tomorrow at the Baba Sports Stadium may not or will not happen according to the court orders, and the parties are to sign affidavit to swear to go by that particular ruling. Let's approach as well to get to hear from them on what they make of this particular ruling. Hello madam, how do you find the ruling? How do you find it? Okay, so a family member there saying Bibia okay, they are happy that the court has ruled in their favor. And let's go close to the counsel of the maternal family, who is currently speaking to the media to listen.
He's given what his statements, and I believe that all the relevant parties involved in the investigation will be invited by the police. The police is an independent institution. They will not do anything untoward. They will will come out with what they find. Yes. So
but what reasons have been given for this investigation?
Oh, conflicting accounts have been given. I think that is out there. Different accounts. There's an account that says that Lumba died at home. There's an account that says that he was hospitalized and he died a day after. There's an account that says that he put through a distress call to a friend who arrived at their premises and waited for 2 hours. He was not let inside. And then on his way back home, he was called and told that Daddy Lumba had passed. So these are conflicting. There's been information about coroner's report that, also conflicts various accounts. So we just need to know, as the immediate family, they deserve to know what the true cause of death is, So that's all. There's nothing more to it.
So when is this investigation expected to end?
I cannot tell you that. You can speak to the police about it.
Please, your name is?
I'm Thomas. Thank you.
Thomas, before you leave, about the date, the court ruled that they need to meet to set up a new date. Was there an agreement on that?
It's an order of the court. It's an order of the court. So we will seek opportunity to meet with the first defendants and have those discussions. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so that was counsel for the maternal family explaining what is next. And so it is worth noting that as part of the reliefs sought by the applicant, they indicated that there is a current investigations ongoing with the deceased as to the autopsy report. So they asked the court to rule that until the autopsy report is over, the funeral service must not be allowed to happen. And so that is what the counsel was speaking in to say, basically, that the court has ruled that that process is also currently ongoing at the police department, and until that is done, the funeral service cannot be held. But all must come together to be in an agreement for a date, a new date to be set. And it's also worth mentioning that at this time, all parties must be involved, and so that is what has been happening. I've seen popularly known as Papa Shi. He has been commenting on this issue, and so let's get close to listen to what is happening.
Diaspora letters echo maybe a death certificate or death brother easy this Ghana how far can I was me go for can makonya sanity
ne kura kura me agya wa ma wakono kamia koye te se nia asini nyina sanka busua timi nya asomdwe tena ase a ankamba bedru court aba Ghana fo asom no magu chance kojo fosu ani ma se
obi enwu chance kojo fosu ani ma se ye kan obi egu chance kojo fosu ani ma se Abusuapanin ese ono na oba en oba be na so se omo ka so mbegu nani ma se videos no abusuafo ni bi time na Abusuapanin kasa no omo ka se ombegu Lumba ni mu ase na Lumba ma mesisi dan e wo omo akura ase mo hear sa video no nti se bibi base ya untimi nko blemu Abusuani bia nipa o cancer word no ono the wish ena wanya but nyango panten no so ati ase Awurade na di oni bia asem Awurade na di kwase asem Awurade na di oba akurani ni nyanka na asem ti Awurade na aka ma me akoso ase wane mama nesina brempoma ofa ya poku mama Georgina na afia mama afia kobi ene Mela Derek mitimi mo bo Abusuafo ni na ene pa akoso hene Pakoso ni up to Abusuapanin mo na mane cause one na twemanso insuta hene mo na mane if you tumfo se tutumbu wodin sa ko mo anya de na nana ne ka che de kwan onam so ne ye etima zen ga di dwan to ase na na mesrew we de momre meta ye chi ba still no wo so kwa akoye eye ya wa hye ne ma wo Kumasi Sports Stadium na se wobu ahemfuni nyina so animtia pastor so ati ase mpanimfo se de se wo de to no wan fan to wa free to so ati ase enti Nyankopon hu de akoso no Nyankopon de ne judgment aba the way you judgment pepe yo may the Lord God Almighty.
Would you want to say it briefly in English for you? Say this is not a disgrace to Daddy Lumba, right?
Yeah, this is not a disgrace for to Daddy Lumba. I mean, it's a glory for the Most High God, because the Lord God Almighty is a true living Yahweh, and then the Lord God Almighty love truth. So the judge has spoke. Do you understand? The judge has spoke, and it's true.
So going forward, the court has made a decision. What do you expect from both sides of the family?
We are praying that maybe the Abusuapanin will come back to his senses and then come together with the family, the closest, for them to do the rightful thing. Because we cannot take a power and authority into your hands and bullying people. We don't do that. You understand? Because the widow is in Germany. The children are there. Some of the children in Canada, other part of the world. and then you say I'm going to do the funeral just 1 week. I mean, Lumba, as you guys are concerned, is a legend. So you have to plan it well and make sure that we bring all family members together, and even you inform the president of the nation, President Mahama.
So you say the process was rushed?
Of course, yeah. You cannot use 1 week to say I'm going to do a funeral for Charles Kojo Daddy Lumba. Please, you have to be, come back to your senses and come down and humble yourself and do the rightful thing. Some people misuse power when they have a power because Abusuapanin thought that now you have the certificate or the receipt from the body. That's why he's been behaving this way. But beginning, Calvin was the one that his name was on the receipt. That's why at that time Abusuapanin was so humble. As soon as he received the receipt, and they say, I'm a man of moment. I'm a Tupac. You call yourself a Tupac? You know where Tupac is? You know where Shakur is? You call yourself a Tupac, and at the same time you call yourself as an elder of Pentecost. That's a shame on him. Very shame.
Your full name for the purpose of this interview?
My name is Evangelist Papashi.
So that was our evangelist, Papashi we just spoke to, and he has basically indicated that look, this ruling is not a disgrace to the deceased, but it is appropriate to ensure that all individuals come together to hold a befitting funeral service.
And he has spoken to Evangelist Papashi, who describes himself as a brother of the late Daddy Lumba and also a member of the family. Let's cross over to the Ashanti region right now.
Heroes Park Nemom Quatene say just Abusuapanin Abusuafatnas Eko Benkrom and Sano Mapene Ama Abusuapanin to park et my nay and so yet their course war and net quarter. Just acquire as a baby because the Abusuapanin the kind of posters and kind of top mountains a can get in December dear obey nay and who has the power. The power lies in the hands of the court and a court no so the injunction atu a yen so said dabi kwapem se Abusuapanin ebeyen ntutu ye no need tim legal wife na Abusuafo na tena sakwa bankrom edi date papa ba bonte no Abusuapanin no kwan so koyi Daddy Lumba funu no na afen so court no kokko sie afen so jesa mo pene mo ye autopsy e ma resource na ba bonten ansa na Abusuapanin to park etimi akoye ye na so ye latest update Joy TV News, yeah, Debra. I say Joy TV News. Me just like it, not subscribe, no share. It's me be dear chile. Kopem say Abusuafo ebeko benkrom a fixed date. And they say it's my quiet Daddy Lumba. Near pen crack. Then no see latest update. Me patch up me Debra.